Jesus was applying this parable to the religious leaders of today. They were like the second son who said he would go but didn't. Whereas those tax collectors and harlots who repented out of the preaching of John were like the first son. Are you like the first son or the second son? You've been asked to do something, but at first you resisted, but then you repented and did it anyway. Or are you like the second son says, well, I'll do it, but instead of doing it, you become lazy and you sit at home and you don't do the will of God. Don't you know disobedience will not get you into heaven? That second son was being disobedient. He said, I'll go, but he never went. The first said no, but then went. I bet this shocked the religious leaders. To hear those despised by the Jews would enter the kingdom of God before the religious leaders. The religious leaders claimed to be godly and holy, but they were only looking good on the outside. Even Luke recorded in his gospel. Go to Luke 7:29-30. That the tax collectors and others would accept John the Baptist as justified God. That they accepted John's baptism and justified God. Whereas those religious leaders who were not baptized rejected the counsel of God for themselves. They rejected the counsel of God for themselves. Luke 7:29-30. And all the people that heard him and the publicans justified God, being baptized with the baptism of John. But the Pharisees and the lawyers rejected the counsel of God against themselves, being not baptized of him. And Jesus will speak more concerning the religious leaders in the next two parables. But what important lesson can we draw from this